stupid fucking asshole. Holy shit. Well, what's happening, everybody? It's Sunday morning, and sorry, I gotta take it a little bit slow. Check engine light is on. Forgot to reset it before I went in yesterday, so my remote start doesn't work. So the car is still warming up, and I don't like to push it when it's cold. So here it is. As I said, Sunday morning. It's raining, but in a couple of hours, this is all going to turn into snow. And it sucks because all that snow that we did have on the ground is finally gone away. And now it's, very soon here, it's going to be a mess all over again. We're supposed to get 4, maybe 5 inches of snow. It'll all happen when I'm at work, which I'm fine with. I just I don't like getting out after it's dumped and then have to deal with other people on the road. Could say some mean things, but I'm not really in the mood right now. So I have been recording videos, but I have not been posting them. Number one, it's very difficult for me to listen back to some of the stuff that I've been saying. So I have chosen to delete the videos. Number two, some flooding. Number two, I don't feel like it's right for you guys to fill up my channel with depressing videos. That's not what this channel is all about. And while it is nice to have the messages rolling in, I just feel like enough is enough. I will give you an update on my dad. He's really struggling. He is definitely a stroke victim in recovery. There's no doubt about that. He has to learn to do some of the most basic things all over again. I'm helping him, or have helped him. I was out there yesterday. Helped him with his physical therapy, just getting him to walk. And stroke victims are always very, very tired. And so he struggles to stay awake. Just because his body and his mind are just absolutely wore out. So those of you who have had stroke family members would understand. And different strokes. A bunch of deer up there. Different strokes for different folks. Some are more severe than others. Good news is it does look pretty good for a recovery. He's never going to be 100% again. There's too much damage. But he's not going to be completely lifeless. He'll be able to return most of what he had before. I'm going to be cutting this guy off, and I feel bad. Hopefully he's turning. Nope. I hate that. I hate cutting somebody off who's just getting to the light. They got a good speed going, and then me, I cut them off. Anyway, so it's still very hard to see him in this state, and I'm just dealing with it. I have to be strong for him. I'm gonna try to keep my happy face on, I guess. So anyway, I'll give you updates from time to time, but I think I'm gonna be moving on from that subject. So I did get some nice video. I took the hospital parking ramp all the way to the top. So I did get some really nice exhaust sound on the parking ramp. I've chopped it all up so that it sounds pretty good, but or is properly edited, that is. I just have to get it produced and uploaded. But yeah, I mean, I just continuing to work, and got a couple of days off coming up, and I really need a bed. If not, just to sit on the couch and just unwind. Not looking forward to the drive home today, but I think, you know, I've been worse. It's not that I'm not confident about my car being able to get through it. It's the other people on the road who do stupid stuff or forget what it's like to drive in snow and things like that. We've had one snow day with one day that was like a mixture, and here it is, almost the middle of January. So it's unusual for us to not have this. I love the sound of trains. I know you guys know that. And there it goes. God, see, there's always somebody on the other side with their bright lights on. It's like, you have fucking brights off. Stupid fucking asshole. Anyways. Yeah, so you guys know I love the sound of trains. There's a couple of YouTube channels out there. My wife is always like, I don't understand what's so special about trains. Maybe it's a guy thing, I don't know. I just like listening to trains. We all have our own little niches or whatever you want to call it. I just like listening to trains, especially listening to EMD motors. I just, there's something really awesome about listening to an EMD 632 just idling. I don't know. I wanted to be a train engineer at one time, not because I was into toy trains or anything, but I really did. But just like airline pilots or truck drivers, you're on the rails for a week or two at a time until you find a local route to work on. And at the time, I didn't want to be away from, I guess, girlfriend at the time, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, guys, I'm really thirsty. I'm going to get one of these strawberry freezes here at Taco Bell. Been in the mood for one, so I'm going to catch you guys later, alright? So, have a good day and drive safe. So this is what Michigan winters are all about. This is what we are sort of in the middle of a crappy storm. It's actually not as bad as they were saying. I'm starting to wonder, seriously wonder, about the weather reports. I don't know crap about weather reports, so I'm not trying to claim that I do. But 3 times now, we've had snowstorms since winter started, or the season. 3 times. Of those 3 times, every time they've predicted at least twice as much for what we were going to be getting. And they come out with the winter advisories, the day before or whatever, and they say 6 to 8 possible. And then when it's all said and done, you get 2 inches. And they always say things like, oh, well, it went south. Okay, I guess you're not going.
went south and blew right around us, or something like that. And I definitely wouldn't want to be in that lane. That's stupid. And so, you know, once again, when I was on my way to work, as I told you guys, it was like, okay, we're going to get possibly 3 to 5 inches of snow. And it's going to start at 3 a.m. and not stop until 1 p.m. Well, here it is 10 a.m. We've only accumulated about an inch, and it's supposed to slow way down. It was warmer than they predicted, so the snow started later. And you can see that a lot of this is slushy stuff, not because of salt trucks, but because it was a lot warmer than it normally would be. So it is still snowing, but it's expected to stop here within the next hour or two. So not nearly as bad as what they had been calling for. And I love the panic ensue that comes out of the big storms that are coming. And everybody tune into Channel 6. Keep it right here. Watch our ads. Yada, yada, yada. I'm almost convinced now that whoever has the highest snow estimate will be the one to get the viewers or website clicks or whatever, those ad clicks. That's what we're really going for. And they always have such a broad range. It isn't, that's going to be around 4 inches. It's going to be 4 to 10 inches in some areas. So you're like, oh, I got to watch TV to find out who's getting that 10 inches. No, it's actually kind of ridiculous. But anyway, this isn't even bad at all. This is more than drivable. This is nothing. No power outages that I know of yet. You know, you just take it slow and easy, and this is nothing. This is really nothing. Yeah. So, I don't know what the big fuss is, but everybody's all in the panic mode as if they're going to be, you know, I've seen some posts on Facebook. The big blizzard, the Michigan blizzard of 78, probably not even in my line. The big Michigan blizzard of 78, you know, seeing the pictures of the snow literally to the top of people's houses and things, and you know, it's like we're not even close to getting anywhere near that. Why start posting videos and articles on the big blizzards? Just, but anyways, once again, I don't really have much to talk about. This whole winter storm that was supposed to dump 5 or 6 or 7 inches, or 10 or 12 or 18, depending on which news station you listen or watch to. Obviously, this is nothing. I mean, it's just barely some snowflakes now. But I don't know. I guess that's just the way that it is. The rain was the big problem. The rain and then freezing, because it dropped. The temperature dropped real fast. Because it was about 40 degrees when I came in to work. And by the time, right now, it's down to, I think, 28. So what happened was all that rain that we were getting froze, and then the snow came right on top of that because it got real cold real fast. So that was the main real concern. Not so much the snow, but the things that would start freezing over. And actually, it didn't even turn out to be that bad at all. So, oh man, they gotta fix this road. It's packed with probably ice right now, but it's kind of pretty. I've always said, I've got some nice pictures when last time I was up in Rogers City. Just gorgeous. But hoping that this winter is going to be kind of mild for us. There's a whole bunch of salt trucks down there. There's, looks like 4 or 5 coming this way. I'm hoping that this winter is going to be easy going. But I know that we're due for a big snowstorm. We have to be. I mean, Mother Nature has a way of easing us in these particular years and then dumping a whole bunch of snow all at once on us. Was it 3 years ago? I got a bunch of video. I think it was it had to have been 2 years ago because I just got this car, and I had done some footage on the snow piles that were 4 or 5 feet high. See, this is the ice. This is not the snow. This is the actual ice that's underneath that's causing the problems right now. That's why I'm having trouble getting going. Because the snow is actually not staying too well, and it's causing it to expose the ice that's underneath. So that's why we're having problems getting going here. Of course, these roads are all this crap here. That guy there can't even stop because he's a stupid asshole. Look at that. See that? I mean, it took, you can estimate, okay, it took me a while to get going. So I know that all of this underneath is all ice. At that point, don't drive so freaking fast that you can't even get going. I mean, look, I'm barely giving it any gas and it's slipping the wheels. So that stupid asshole up there obviously wasn't paying attention, went too fast. Now there's a bunch of salt trucks behind me. Could have used those, or plow trucks, whatever you want to call them. Could have used those a little while ago. But anyway, so he's a dumbass because he came down that hill too fast. But whatever. He's probably one of those guys that says, I got 4-wheel drive, I got a truck. This is nothing. Kind of like what my dad used to do. Yeah, I mean, it's it's nasty stuff. There's no doubt about that. It's all ice underneath here. See, like this hill here, okay? I'm not gonna be going as fast as that dickhead up there because you see that corner that he's coming up to? I can see he's picking up speed because he's dumping a whole bunch of snow. That's just dumb to go that fast down through here. Just stupid. But look at him. He's taking off like, oh, you know, it's no big... Fuck! Stupid fucking asshole! Holy shit! What the hell was that? Do you see that? Not even that much room between my mirror and theirs. Stupid fucking prick. God damn. People are so dumb. They don't know how to drive in this stuff. Nobody knows how to drive in any of this. I don't understand what is so difficult. It's Michigan. We've gone through this so many times. But still, people are in such a hurry. You know, you leave 5 minutes earlier before you have to go somewhere. So if you got an appointment at 9 and it takes you 30 minutes to get there, leave 5 minutes beforehand. Don't leave 5 minutes later. Man, I hate people on the road. Hate them. Anyways, I know I've got road rage, but that's just the way that it is. I get that from my dad. Complete and total road rage. I can remember some of the times as a kid being in the car with him when I first learned what this meant. We were at a mall parking lot, and this guy, we were at a stop sign, we started to go, and this guy cut out in front and took off, did something, I don't know, I was probably about 7, so I probably don't remember it right. But I remember my dad, because we sat in the back, and this is back when we had lap belts, there were no car seats. It was in my dad's Camaro, my parents' Camaro. And the guy was like going behind or something, so he reached back and gave the middle finger, and it was like right in front of me. And I didn't understand what that was, so I asked my mom, what is that? What is he doing? And my mom said, it just means that you're an idiot. She didn't know how to answer that. It's so funny we raise our kids these days to avoid all that stuff. It's like, you know what, by the time I hit middle school, it was F this, that, and the other thing. Just the way that it was. You can't avoid, you just can't. No matter how hard you try, unless you go to some private school or something. But you do your best. Try to set the best example you can. Anyway, I'm already home, so I'll catch you guys later, alright? So, take it easy.